The teachings of Jesus Christ and the apostles are what we as a church are told to follow and imitate. Jesus came to the world to show mankind the great love of God. Jesus gave us the principles that we should follow. Those principles are humility, love, and charity. And then we should apply the wisdom of God. Everybody is not going to like us. Some people will receive it with joy. Some people, they will receive it with jealousy. And some people will receive this message with hatred because they see that people are being liberated. People are being set free and they don't want that. But how do you respond to these so-called enemies? You ignore them. You answer them politely with few words. Or you just look at them and understand in your mind that they don't know what they do. Who are the people that will be willing to come and listen to this kind of message? Who are the people that will be willing to stay in the church where this kind of message is being preached? People that are simple, people that love God, people that have serious hunger for the things of God. The apostles, it wasn't that they were very strong, they also had their weaknesses. But out of their weaknesses came strength. When they made mistakes, they repented of their mistakes. And then they move on. They become stronger and stronger in the Lord. John the Apostle, he never abandoned the Lord. He was faithful. He was valiant. He was fervent. And he served with humility. He was a servant leader. As a minister, as a worker in the ministry where the principles of the gospel are applied, you need to be very prayerful. You need to live a pure life. Your trust in God must be outstanding. You must have the spirit of perseverance. And you must be willing to sacrifice. Does it mean that the churches and the people all over the world don't know these principles that Jesus laid down? The principle of humility, love and charity, and the application of the wisdom of God. Is it that the churches don't know them? No, they know them. They know it, but they can't preach it. They know it, but they don't want to preach it. And some don't really grasp the fullness of the message because they don't understand it. The problem with the churches is that the churches knows the Bible. The churches know Jesus Christ. But what is lacking in the churches is the love for one another. And you can't practice love for one another if you don't apply the principles that Jesus has laid down. As a worker, as a member, as a minister that want to preach the truth of the gospel, you need to be inspired. You need to be strengthened. Your motivation is your deep and great love for God. Because everything you are doing and the suffering that you are going through, you need to have great faith, great trust for the Lord. And when you have this, they will drive away your fears. The word that you speak must be powerful, must be full of wisdom, majestic, and it must be filled with the presence of God and the Spirit of God. Or else, it will not be able to hold down the people. It will not be able to sustain the people. It will not be able to bring people into the church. And that's why a man of God must be versed in the wisdom and in the knowledge of God. Above all, as you do the work of God, do not let anything take away your peace and joy. Whatever you do, always make sure that your heart is filled with peace and joy, and that you are always in the kingdom. And that's why you must apply wisdom. You're going to face confrontation, but how do you How do you manage these confrontations? We learn from Jesus Christ. Jesus either walk away, Jesus either say little statements, or Jesus just speak through by staring at his accusers. Always abide in the love of God. When you trust God for everything, and your faith is grounded, and your love of God for God is outstanding, then you are abiding in the Lord. You see that the promises of God are guaranteed for you, and therefore nothing can shake you. You will always be marching on as the warrior of the Lord. Remain blessed.